Hello Twin Flames, this is Victoria from Mindful Twin Flame and Mindful Bamboo, and I'm here with your daily energy check. This is going to be a quick reading today. We're going to do a quick check on the energies and get some advice from the universe for both of the twins. It's actually going to be like, today I'm going to do like a single Twin Flame sort of advice. Yeah, it's an interesting day. We're still in the Mars and Venus conjunction, but we also add in Pluto on top of it. So it's like the conjunction of 3 planets now. Wow. And Pluto is one of those massive ones that is causing generational changes, and global changes. So yeah, it's adding even more impact on the masculine and feminine energy, which is represented by Venus and Mars. Okay, let's get an oracle card for each of the twins to begin with. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, for Divine Feminine, we have all the glitters. Oof. Epiphany, I'm hearing right away, epiphany about something that used to be important and valuable, and it's not anymore. It's like you could have an aha moment just like that. It's like, I don't really care about that anymore. Like for example, you used to, I don't know, used to worry about a certain routine of your day, or like a certain hobby, or had a habit to get together or to check in with a certain person, and now you don't feel like doing it anymore, and you're like, why? Like, I don't really care, really. It's that moment. What about Divine Masculines? We're just gonna pull one card, and it's gonna be Treasure Island. You see, that's like both twins. That's the theme of the last few weeks, I would say, especially since we've now moved to the Taurus as the North Node, reconsidering what's valuable. But for the masculines, I'm getting it's a little bit different scenario. So for them, it's being excited about something they didn't think was very exciting or valuable to them, or that it will bring them joy and happiness. It used to be very mundane, very small, or they didn't have it and they didn't think that they wanted that something. And now they're like, wow, this is so cool. Like, I enjoy this, so this meant so much to me. Maybe it's a conversation with someone, maybe they were able to, I don't know, to start doing some art, even like that, to go for a bike ride in the afternoon. It could be something that seems insignificant at first, but they're gonna have that, feel good realization that this actually means a lot to them, and it adds value to their life, to their day, to their life. Okay, let's get to tarot and see what's happening with the energies. So we'll check energies by the for the F and the M separately, and then we'll get the guidance for the collective. Since everybody's in conjunction these days, why not? Okay. For Divine Feminine, we have the Emperor, Hierophant, and 4 of Cups. Wow. Some big, big energies. And this is 4 and 5. And I promise you they were not together in the deck. So, yeah, just pretty big. 4s and 5s, yeah. And moving from the Emperor to the Hierophant. So the big difference is that, and I feel it's the transition that's important in this case. The Emperor is about me, myself, and I, right? What do I want? What's important to me? What makes me happy? What can I control? And the Hierophant is the public leader. It's the priest, really, right? It's somebody who preaches to the community, and somebody who has the interests of the community in mind. Also somebody who leads by example, because the Hierophant knows that he's a public figure, that other people will be watching and following his lead, right? So this has taken the opportunity to move from individual consciousness to collective consciousness. Wow, this is a big deal. What about Divine Masculines? seeing this as a blessing that you have that responsibility, Divine Feminines. And Masculines have 9 of Swords in the meantime. I'll pull a clarify. What about the guidance for the twins? Let me finish with this deck. All right. Chariot and the Star. Oh my God, you cannot make this up. 7 and 17. This is truly magical times. Wow. Okay, let me get a clarifier for the 9 of Swords for the Masculines. Trying to shuffle my holographic deck. Okay, we got Page of Wands, and here we have King of Wands and the Sun. They were actually in reverse. So basically what we can see here is the masculine is in the energy where they don't feel as confident as they used to be. And that is a scary moment, right? This is the anxious moment. Because so many things are changing, they start to feel, or they are feeling weak in the moment. It's like when you know, catch your breath and like, that sort of moment. It's not gonna last, I'm hearing, but it's definitely something where they don't have a hope right now that it's going to turn out well. They just know that things are changing. They don't know if they're changing for the better. That's the energy. And actually, yeah, in this deck, it's like this person is seeing somebody scary. It's like a vision of this big, scary guy, right? Of some, I'm getting for some, it's like the doomsday feeling. Right, like there is some divine justice being served, and it's not the positive one for them. You know, like they are seeing the negative karma playing out in their life. That's how at least some of them see. But with the guidance, we have the Star in the chart, and guess what? This is about following the dream. This is about moving confidently forward. Star is also about healing, but in this case, I'm seeing it as a kind of as that guidance in the sky, right? It's something that you follow towards your goal, towards your destination, towards your happiness. And this is like a big star, capital S, right? This is the mission for personal happiness and for, you know, the light worker mission. And there is no time, what I'm hearing now, there is no time for doubt. With so many things going on in the world, and the vibration jumping up and down, and you know, all these events, and also with the Pluto return, you know, you need to be on point, you need to be ready, you need to get into that soldier mode, almost like, right? A bit more light-hearted version of it. But basically, do not, like, you know, there's no room for fear right now, because you're supposed to be there and do your thing. And for light workers, it's almost like that. We don't do it physically, you know, by fighting somebody. We're doing it energetically. We're doing it in different ways, but we are kind of those soldiers of light, let's put it that way. And it's time right now to show courage and to move forward. Okay, last but not least, I'm gonna pull cards between the twins today. It's interesting that the Chariot actually corresponds to Cancer energy and the Moon, and the Star is the Aquarius energy, which is Saturn. So you can see here, it's like the masculine figure for Chariot and feminine figure for the Star, and that's the, I would say, the classical depiction. But with the energies and planets, almost the other way around. Chariot is very nurturing and feminine, and the Star is actually a masculine energy. Aquarius being like the thinker, the visionary, somebody who doesn't play small. Okay, what do Divine Masculines want to tell Divine Feminines today? What's in their heart and mind? So with the energies that we saw, I would just add that for Divine Feminines watching this, if you want to support the masculine, then you can energetically send them love, You can, you know, send them even messages like, you know, what you want to say, how you want to protect them, or support them in what they do. You know, they will feel that. That will help them to fight the anxiety. And with everything, it's like, you know, it gets easier with time, right? So there's a good chance that they will start the integration of the changes and of the new energy is gonna get easier for them. So it's not gonna be that scary every time a shift happens. Just something. Just realized what shift happens actually reminds me of. But yeah, you know, I meant the shift, really. It's gonna be easier. Especially when they see that even in this scenario, you know, it's not a negative scenario like they may think it is. You have so many choices and options, and I'm ready from the masculines. We also have this love scares me, and I meant what I said. Yeah, this is scary. Their energy is one of fear and anxiety right now, and although they want to trust, they really want to believe in that what they're doing is right, this is a moment of fear. And the same here, you have so many options, so they don't feel very confident right now that they will be your choice, Divine Feminine. What about Divine Feminine? What would they like to tell Divine Masculines? Anything else? Okay. I imagine you naked and I lie awake thinking about our future. Very romantic and very forward thinking. Yeah, so more of that, Divine Feminine, but you know, in a non-attachment way, not putting specific expectations on this scenario. Okay, I hope this has been good for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you all, and I'll be back with more readings very soon.